sprout coming through the streets, that it's hacer, that's a rough blossom. So Zahara means like the one who blossoms or the rough blossomer. I don't know if that's a word for it. So the name Zahara Rahai tells a story by itself.
And who gave you that name?
I gave it to myself.
Both of them?
The second one is a family name that I managed to keep because it was a last name. But when the family came here in Mexico, they changed many names and the name Rahai got lost. So in the process, for me not to lose that name, I took it as a second name.
I understand. Do you like your own name?
The old name?
Do you like your own name? Both of them?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is there any change, especially like a major, it could be major or small change after the relationship with him in the way of how you handle with other people?
Yes. It changed many ways of how I now manage to handle people. It changed because I learned how to read people. I learned how to offer what the people need. I learned how to treat them in a way that they feel comfortable. So yes, it changed how I treated people.
Did it also help you to draw a clear boundary for yourself?
A perfectly described line, a perfectly described boundary. Beyond who am I and who's another person.
Do you think right now do you think that also help you to have like a better idea of if in the future you have the chance to have a relationship or to create one, did you think that also help you to know better of like with what kind of people you want to be with?
Yes, totally. I have no expectations on anybody since everybody has something different to share, something different to give. Just as the same if any color is absolutely different from any other kind of the same color. There are many shapes of blue, there are many shades of red, there are many colors of yellows. So yes, that made me think of people as what are the stories they can share.
Okay.
And not imposing any kind of expectations, but I know how to know when I'm exposed to a situation and I have to put a stop on, or how to read the red flags.
Yes, to read the red flags is really important, and also to like know to really be aware of that's the red flag.
Yeah, but that's not a person's fault, you know? That's not a person's fault to have a certain kind of red flags that I'm not willing to deal with. But I understand that all of us have our own red flags.
Yes, it only matters if it's like the like Lego, you know.
Yes.
We try our best to find
fit.
To be fit. Well, it will always be more comfortable if we don't need to change that much.
Yeah, but there are some dangerous red flags. Maybe those are the red flags I'm talking about. Let's call them the black flags. Like the narcissistic black flag.
Okay. Right. Okay.
But yes.
Now we are in the family part.
Huh.
I will need you to use more or less 10 minutes to draw how it looks like of, how do you say, how can I put it this way? In your memory, what it looked like, how your family looked like, and how the relationship you had with them. And you can use briefly 10 minutes to draw them. Yeah, before I thought or I assumed it was your dad, but
Oh, in that sense, I don't count my dad as a close person in my life. I don't count him as part of my life anymore.
okay.
I tried a lot with him, but he humiliated me in public. He humiliated me in person. I don't want that kind of people in my life. So, if we were to say about the family,
Yes.
he would be the farthest.
The farthest.
My dad.
Already know why. But also from him, is there any good? I believe that everyone won't just live only good or only bad. So we now understand that maybe he showed the disrespects of your decision, and maybe he didn't show enough, or maybe he didn't show any like support, or no matter what kind of support it is, but somehow have he ever left any good impact in your life? No? Okay, understand.
Understand what happened and you're okay with the idea. And some other times that you're just trying to figure it out. It's like a roller coaster of emotions. But in that roller coaster there's a lot of anger. Peaks. A lot of anger. And I also understand that anger is just the crust from the sadness. So if I were to say which emotion do I have to deal the most, I have to deal the most with anger.
And how do you process it?
By taking deep breaths and to tell myself not to tell stories anymore. Because the deeper the anger goes is because I take a lot of care about what happened. And I'm really grasping, agarrar, aferrarse at your... There's a lot of resentment within myself. And part of the anger goes through breathing. That's the reason I like to take the things easy. Because I know they're gonna affect me if I give it a chance to. So yes, a lot of anger.
Do you think it's getting less day by day? Or remain the same?
It is not like a bucket that goes filling up. That whenever goes the last drop, it just flushes now. It just happens like a big electric wire. It doesn't go like the bucket of water that you maybe drained off. That once you splash it all over, you have no water to maintain. No, I feel more like a wire, an open wire that whenever it makes contact with anything, the spark goes through a flame real quick. But if it's not touching anything, there's no anger at all. But it doesn't mean that the wire isn't charged. Do I explain myself a little bit more?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it goes up and it goes down, but there are specific things that just trigger it. Yeah. Those are really good questions. You're having really good questions. The words that come to my mind.
Yeah, that's something in your heart, and maybe say that out can make you feel a little bit more released.
are the story we tell to ourselves. So if you want to find your true self, you better stop telling yourself stories. That's a mantra that's been going through my mind this last season. There's a lot of things that has been going on. There's a lot of things that make me feel, but I'm tired of them. I'm tired of telling myself stories. I'm tired of everything. So I try not to tell myself stories anymore. It makes me feel more like my true self, more like a natural self. That I'm being myself because I wanted to, not because I had to, because of what I had lived. I understand that we are made of what have been through, but I don't want that all the things that I have been through describe or draw myself.
Okay.
So yeah, that may be the words to stop telling myself stories.
Is there anything you want to say to someone else?
Yes.
Who do you want to talk to?
If I were to talk to myself in the future, I would tell myself to keep blooming. To keep blooming.
Okay.
Trying to kill myself, and I'm just glad that my brother saved me that time. So yeah, I just have to keep blooming.